right? And it locks in ordinary white stones, simple stones, but it's tied together and it creates a bonding of energy that would be surprising if you would spend time to do the research on them. This is another nice monument right here. Yeah, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is a ground stone down here, a very huge ground stone. When we saw this stone here, we couldn't have moved this one. But on top of it, we put this huge one there, and then a second one. See? Now, this is a very interesting stone. See the color? Let's put a little bit of saliva on it. It's getting darker by the second. Now that stone could pull a lot of energy, sickness from your body. And white is especially good because these lines that are going through it, they are called turpentines. You notice they're not straight like that, but they wrap like a snake. So that's where the word turpentine comes from. Serpentine. But the serpentine marks the energy. See? That line is the energy moving through the stones. Serpentine energies are lines of energies moving through the stones. Look at the way this one sits. It's almost unbelievable. Now it looks like a bird. See? It's so mystic how these stones could find relation among each other. Most persons says they have never seen swinging stones. Swinging stones help the mind because there's no way a stone sits in empty sky and empty here. And the chord is almost unseen. So it helps the imagination to believe that you can achieve what your mind conceives. Swinging stones. Right. Not a huge one over here. These are swinging stones with balance, see? Wow. Ooh. Ooh. See? Those stones are not falling off. They would never. See? Wow, that's another beautiful piece right here. See, the beauty about these stones, why I think first when I saw them that they had energy that could propel anything artistically, is because of the holes inside. Look at this. Once I saw this, and I looked at the direct line to the point, look at this, all the way down to the point, see? All the way up is a straight line. I said, well, this is a very interesting piece for my kind of work. So I would decide to create. Now this is another one that blows people's minds. Nice little one, all the way up. Oh. Don't tell me you know what you're looking at. You will know what you feel. Yeah. Look in my eyes. Yeah. These are all Ashanti type artifacts. But I'm going to take it to a very great piece up here. Yeah. Look at this one. Wow. Phew. What are you looking at? In ancient metaphysics, Asians will call this one an egun. And a goon is a part of the artifacts family that denotes spiritual energies. They represent the families of energies of angels that you could summon to do work for you. Like the Bible says, angels are made for the service of man. So this is one of the procedure that you would use a hegoon made from a special type of wood and to inflict wounds in your enemies when they decided to fight you with all the biggest army in the world. And you could use a goon to evict a certain type of protection. We're entering the shrine of the Maroon chief. And these are special stones, special effects. Huge pieces of crystal carving here. See? Look at this eyes. So, here comes the nose and the mouth. Ooh. This stone that looks very colorful, and when it's wet it's even more brighter in color. It's called Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone is very rich in sulfur, a sulfate base, very strong. But the interesting thing about this, all the different type of crystals and different types of interesting rocks, power energy rocks, is bonded in this one stone called Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. You could get color in color base to make paint because it carries a variety of colors. So occasionally different, you're looking at purple, and you could use that purple to actually color your face. This piece was done by a friend of mine. Sorry to say, it's a little bit rough with some paint on it, but it's done from the special type rock that are found in the Bull Bay area along the freshwater area. This one is one of the most powerful stones in the world. This one. It's a red jasper. This would weigh about somewhere in the, almost 10 pounds worth of red jasper. It's extremely heavy and carry bonding of crystals in here. And this makes you a very powerful person. If you would Google red jasper and save me to tell you the mystery of that one. But if I would say one line, it is called the Supreme Nurture. Now we're looking over here at craft items were created by the Maroon Paramount Chief. And this is what you call thinking toe. But surprisingly, it's not thinking toe, it's thinking. Means to think. It's actually a brain food from West Africa. We turn them into beautiful bags. You will take this around your neck in a party, and you will have your, maybe your smoke and your lighter and your whistler inside of this around your neck. It will be accessible to get to them. There are different designs, really. Look at this one. Hello? How you doing? All right, man. I'm cool enough. Unless you're chilling out. Me and Three Finger darking up. Right now, we don't like for the government to go on, but we decide to fight them if they decide to fight. Okay. I hear you. Wow. This is another very nice design. The curry shells and this one is a very famous Jamaican shell. What's the name of it, if I can remember? This piece is promoting 1738. 1738 Maroon, of course. Yeah. I have a number of pieces. This piece we're getting to look at here is a piece of ivory. Beautiful piece of art. Look in his eyes. Beautiful piece of work. It's all made of ivory. when we made these work, we never intend to really sell it, you know. It's for show. So people would come by and try to buy them, and we'll keep changing the prices every time, that they wouldn't end up buying it. This is another piece of ivory. Where does ivory come from in Jamaica? Most persons didn't realize that ivory is actually the cow's horn. The horn from the cow is ivory. Wow, look at this. When you're talking ivory, look at this. This is ivory. It's a cow's horn, see? So we cut the pattern in the cow's horn. And this is the seed of a thinking toe. How nice it looks. A Davidic 6-pointed star. 6-pointed star. Nicely carved by the Maroon Paramount Chief. We've done a couple of pieces. Another piece here. But it doesn't look too bad. All hand carved. So that's what our Maroon Museum is really about. Not so much to sell them, but to show the traditional existence and the usage of calabash and the rest of the natural stuff. These are nicely painted bags from calabash, but we put the artwork on it that is symbolic to the 21st century consciousness in terms of art, right? Yeah. It's a huge piece of crystal here. Look at this one. Wow, huge piece. Look at it. This big. Not a huge piece right here. This weighs about 60 pounds. About 60 pounds of quartz crystal naturally found here. Yeah. Up here is pretty rough right now, but this indicates fine wine. When you look at something like this anywhere in the world, indicates fine wine. Now we just had a couple of samples of it, but this is the brand, of course. Wow, this is the brand. The bottle of West African cola wine, Rastology brand. Yeah. Look at this. It says brain enhancer. See? So you see if you can read them. But the yellow line underneath says increasing mental balance for today's mental challenge. We find it a very good product. Yeah. These are some of the interesting pieces of crystal work done by the Paramount Chief. I think this is supposed to be a replica of the Paramount Chief. I don't know if you can find that in it, but maybe help you a little bit to see what we're talking about. Wow. Yeah. Those are all carved in crystal. And finally, the great hank. Huge one. Not much people have seen an ankh looking like this. We're going to say goodbye to all our friends, of course, on Maroon Times TV. This is yours truly, OG Rastology Francis. Great and Maroon Times. Hey, stop by at Three Finger Jack Monument.